All right, this is part 2. We're looking at academic writing and we're looking at objective and subjective language. This is part 2, and as promised, a review of some of the basics. Do not use contractions. Basic number 1, eliminate contractions from your academic professional writing. You should sound like the character Data on Star Trek. Do not use useless adjectives. Adjectives are describing words that add life and vitality and zest to a piece of creative writing. However, in academic writing, the goal is to transmit ideas from point A to point B. You want to be impartial, which relates to number 3. In academic writing, you are providing just the facts. What are the facts versus what are the opinions or personal insight? Give your reader just the facts, just the information. There is a place for your analysis and recommendations, and it's usually at the end. But if you are presenting information, especially if it is a report of some sort, an interview, or a type of research, just the facts. The prime directive is clear, concise, precise communication, moving ideas from point A to point B and C and beyond. As such, you must use structure, organization, and headings and punctuations and transition words to all enable this nice, clear, precise communication. 12-point font, Times New Roman, text, or Helvetica, 1-inch margins, top, bottom, and the side. No deviations from that. Double-spaced, unless your instructor or someone else says otherwise. No extra spaces between paragraphs, headings, or sections. No extra spaces, double-spaced and beyond. And no qualifiers. Remember, precise, objective language. Instead of she put it down very gently, that's a qualifier, very. She put it down gently. He tried harder. She studied harder. Even really, super, incredibly, unbelievably, those are qualifiers. Just say what is. Now, the subjective stance. There are places for this, and you have to be careful with this. If it's an essay where you are, it says up front, it is your opinion, your analysis. You can use the subjective stance, but even in the subjective stance, be careful with personal pronouns. Always the fewer the better when you're trying to create a strong case for yourself. If it is qualitative research or action research, where the researcher is integral to the research, yes, include yourself. Instead of, for this study, the researcher was looking for a school. No. For this study, I was looking for a school in a rural setting. So qualitative research and action research, include yourself in the study. You are part of the study. All right, that is the end. 2 short videos on objective and subjective language.